Welcome to Toffee TV. It's the instant match reaction for Arsenal 3, Everton 1. Pretty disappointing end to the season. One change to the team. Ross Barkley going out and Valencia coming into the side. Ross, don't know whether that's punishment for the fact that he hasn't signed the contract yet, but he started on the bench. Everton started really slowly, really poorly. We're behind after, 6 or 7 minutes. Really sloppy. Then had a chance to get back into it. Arsenal went down to 10 men. Really poor tackle by Koscielny on Valencia. Deserved red card. But Everton still couldn't cope. Arsenal kept coming, got a second goal. Went in at half-time, 2-0 down. Came out the second half with a bit more belief. Obviously, Ross Barkley had already come on for Tom Davies, who started quite poorly in the game. He was a bit lost in that midfield, not really sure what was going on there, but I don't know whether Arsenal, they had the news that Liverpool had gone in front or what, but they just seemed to take the foot off the gas. We came into it a little bit more. We obviously got the penalty, Mertesacker giving a handball. He came on, gave the handball. And then for about 15-20 minutes, we looked like we might just get back into the game. We might just sneak an equaliser. But we didn't. We basically, all our attacking impetus was taken out the game when Valencia went off the pitch for Aruna Kone, who was abysmal. And, you know, in the last minute, or certainly in its added time, Ramsey made it 3-1. Disappointing end to the season. Away record's been absolutely terrible this season. I feel sorry for the boys and girls who've been going away. It's a completely marked difference. I don't understand what what's going on, but we just don't seem to control games. Away from home, we give the away team too much of the ball and we let them attack us. Whether that's due to the older players we've got, or I don't know. We just don't control games, which most teams away from home don't anyway. But the good teams, they have a way of dealing with it, which we just haven't done. Ross Barkley, as I said, came on. I just wasn't impressed by pretty much anything he had to do today. Maybe I'm being harsh, but every time he got the ball, he just seemed to dwell on it and want that extra second, which has always been the biggest criticism, I think, as an Everton player. And if that's his last game as an Everton player, then he's done himself absolutely no favours. And really, sitting there thinking, as a lot of people have already said, if he wasn't a local lad, would you really care if he was going on some of those performances? Sometimes he's really good, but when you watch him in performances like that, you have to scratch your head and think, no wonder Koeman doesn't seem to be that bothered by him leaving the club. So really disappointed by him, and we'll have to just wait and see. But as I said, I don't think Ronald Koeman will be massively bothered if he leaves and he can replace him with another quality playmaker. Another player today may be playing his last game was Romelu Lukaku. Obviously, as soon as the penalty was given, he wanted it. Unfortunately, he's never going to get top goal scorer. Harry Kane, I think, scored another hat-trick today, which is the difference for me. Harry Kane just scoring goals left, right and centre, but in a better side, so that's fair enough. He did all right. He looked a little bit better with Valencia. I thought Valencia was great today. I thought he was man of the match by a mile for Everton. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Just his movement and his willingness to work and get about and put himself about on the pitch was fantastic for me. That spirit. I think if we can get an upgrade on him, it would be a massive boost. But Rom, he scored his 25th league goal today. No one can sniff at that. Absolutely fantastic from him, but he doesn't do enough when it. You say 25 goals, you've got to be on it and say that's absolutely amazing. But sometimes when you just want him to produce that extra little thing on his own, he doesn't always do it. But listen, I still love Rom. I think he's had a great season, but we'll wait and see. He came over to the fans on his own and sort of waved goodbye. I mean, ultimately, it's not his decision. Ronald Koeman thinks he can keep him, so we'll have to wait and see. But the team needs major surgery, all the way through. I mean, you could name the goalkeeper. The back four as it stands could all be replaced. Holgate I'd like to see played at centre-back. I don't think right-back's his natural position. Baines, I'd like to see someone brought into transition over next season to replace him. Obviously Sneijderlin had a good game. I thought today he did all right. Barry had a good game when he came on. But ultimately we need a lot of players, because 4 away wins is just pitiful. It's pitiful, really is. But then an extra 4 away wins would be in and around the Champions League places, and that's what makes it more frustrating than anything. So we'll have to wait and see on that. It's just, I mean, let's be honest, the form this season's been, you know, home has been absolutely brilliant. 2017, we've let it slip in the last few weeks. Obviously defeats to Swansea, Chelsea, and obviously Arsenal and Liverpool. But ultimately, 2017's been really productive, and we've just got to go out there. And the manager knows what he needs to get. He knows who he needs to bring in to get Everton to be better. Hopefully he'll go and do that. Resources, I don't think will be a problem. It's just whether he can get those players, because everyone else will want those players, as we've seen already. So we'll wait and see. Make sure to check out Baz's instant match reaction and his player ratings. Make sure to check out the final word this week, and look forward to the end of season videos that we'll be doing. And also I've done a little bit of a match diary from today. Keep your eye out for that as well. Thanks for watching Toffee TV, and we'll see you later.